Guys, so this is another fan I picked up for the museum. You might ask yourself, doesn't the museum already have a New Orleans? It does, but this is what we've referred to as a long scroll New Orleans. You can look at it and see that the scroll work is twice as long as on the more common ones. And Tom Frampton has been looking for one of these for a while, and this happened to turn up on Minneapolis Craigslist while I was in Minneapolis, and so I went there and I got it, and it's had some issues. Slumber Quiet failed, so I did a video you might see of how to just convert from Slumber Quiet to single speed, single direction, which is all I did. Bearings were very stiff when I got it. I put some WD-40 in it, and we'll see how it does. And New Orleans has 4 bearings, 2 in the motor, 1 here and 1 here. And it's very hard to get them all lined up. So you can see it's still very stiff. I don't know if more WD-40 will help. With the K63 one, I was not able to get it completely freed up, and that was after Cole replaced all 4 bearings. So, you know, it is what it is.
Alright.
So let's do 0 to high first so we know the full current draw.
Meter's starting to act up.
Shake it. I think there's like a little loose piece of solder in there that gets caught some places, and that's why it does that.
Okay, it was just 0.
It's a cheap meter.
Yeah.
It's got a cool tag on it that says New Orleans. Serial number GR28329. Model number CB-7444.
Okay.
Let me get my head out the way.
You got it. Got the meter.
Would have been funny if you would have clonked me in the head with it, though. Let's go.
0.88. Well, actually, it didn't even have an inrush. It just jumped up to 0.88. 87.
So you hear the various rattle of the various bearings. It's not, I don't even know if you can call it bearing noise. It's just kind of a creaky sound.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. I think no, the switch housing didn't hit the switch housing, did it?
No, I hit the top.
Okay, here's another thing I was going to mention. You notice it's not on a hang true. The reason it's not on a hang true is because this had a recalled hang true. And I've had a lot of people say, oh, the recalled hang true isn't that big of a deal. Oh. And I'll normally test a fan on the recalled hang true without a canopy clip. But this has got several pounds of cast scroll work. It's a much heavier fan.
Yeah.
So it actually fell straight out of... Are you sure it didn't hit the switch housing? Because it looks kind of bent.
No, I hit the top of the motor.
Okay. So yeah, it fell out of the recalled hang true, and Metal Pete caught it. It still hit the floor, but not super hard.
I went down with it.
He went down with it. I wish I could have seen it. If we could have got that on video, we could have got on World Star or something like that. Yeah. Then just to confirm that it was the recalled canopy and not Metal Pete being Metal Pete, because, you know, he has a reputation for dropping fans. And I put it back in the recalled canopy and pulled on it, and it came right out. So, let that be a lesson.
Okay, here's spin down. It's going to have a quick spin down.
Yeah, it's still kind of stiff. Again, if I had time, I'd let it run on high for a while and see if that helps. And if we do get to hang it powered up in the museum while we're there, I'll probably just let it run on high for a long time. Okay. So that was definitely a quick spin down.
Yeah.
It just needs to start on 5 if it's going to work in the museum.
Okay, here we go.
Otherwise, I got to change caps.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that gonna be enough? No.
Surprised won't even power up at 7. That's pretty surprising.
Oh, stalled. 8.
What was it drawing on high? It's 0.88?
Yeah.
It's a little low, but we tested the cap, and the cap tested 9.9, I think.
9 at 0.4, and this might just be enough to keep it going with how stiff it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what, 9?
Yeah, that's 9 with 0.4.
Okay.
Here's 10, 0.43. So, yeah, I don't know. What do you plan to do with this if you're... It didn't start on 5 at all. It didn't even start till like 8 or 9. Or I could do 12 with 0.46, 13.49, 14.51, 15.54, 16.57, 17.59, 18.61, 17.63, 20.64.
You asked me a question. You said, what do I plan to do? And the reason I can't answer that question is because I don't know how much different it's going to be after it runs for a while. You know what I mean? What I would hate is for it to pick custom capacitor values based on
what it's running.
Based on what it's doing right now, and then after it runs for a while, it frees up. Because, like I said, the bearings were stuck when I got it, and I put some WD-40 in there, and now they're not. And so...
Okay.
I wonder if some zoom spout would make a difference too. Let's see. Do we have any zoom spout out there still?
Oh, I thought I saw a bottle.
Let's find out. Sometimes they don't sound dry, but it's hard to tell because it's not the normal sound because there's so many bearings and blah blah blah.
One.
I don't know where you saw a bottle. I'm not seeing it. Look in this bag.
Somewhere in the box. I thought.
Oh, here it is. Here's an empty bottle of it. Let me go fill up this empty bottle, and we'll try some zoom spout in there.
28, 30.75.
What I would probably do,
33, 35.
if it's going to stay like this, is just make it a 2-speed fan, medium and low, and then use the stack capacitor values in the...
remote?
Yeah.
Disable low, basically?
Basically. So either way, when you push the buttons, you get medium. Both when you push it on...
Okay, maxed out at 0.8. So you don't go over.
Okay, here, stop it.
Okay, I'll let you get the zooms.
Yeah, I'm going to let it spin down. Because it does seem like it's freeing up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I wish we had another... You know what? If we have time,
yeah.
let's just screw it to a rafter and like hang it over here or something like that, and just let it run for the rest of the evening. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
We wouldn't even have to take the blades off or anything.
Yeah.
So I should have done this top one first, because then that oil can drip down into the bottom one.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I'm making a mess, but what do you expect?
Yeah.
I think when I got it, I think it was the bottom bearing that was the worst. And that's always what it's going to be like, the bottom bearing. Is there a set screw on this?
On what?
A little collar on the bottom there. The top one. Yep, there it is.
Yep.
You have Allen key set up here?
No, I do not.
Well, I got one downstairs, but...
I do not.
Okay, here, spray me with oil real quick.
Okay, just do it.
He knew right what I meant, too.
Yeah.
I'm going to go get an Allen key set while that just spins for a bit.
Okay.
Here's the thing. If you have dried up oil and grease and stuff, then WD-40 will make it run smoother and faster and better because it'll free it up. But if it's just completely dry, there's no grease left,
Yeah.
WD-40, there's nothing it can do.
No.
So go ahead and stop it.
Let's just see what it...
Yeah. Once it stops, if you want to try it on like 4 again,
Yeah.
see if it makes any difference. I'm letting it spin down each time so we can observe the difference in spin down. Does seem to be getting better, but not like... Okay, try it. See where it starts.
1.
Just go quicker than that, so you know.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Where did it start before? Do you remember?
It was like 7 or...
Okay, cut it off. So now a huge difference. And where's that? It's just more light coming from this side, so I'll do it over here. Nope. Too big. That's what she said. Still too big. I can't really see these lights that make it look good on camera. Don't make it easy to work in here.
Nope.
There we go. Let's see if I can. Nope, that's not actually not going to help anyways. That doesn't. All that does is hold the scroll work in place, and I thought maybe I could lift that piece up, but no, it's holding the scroll work in place, so that's not going to make a big difference. Oh, not bearing isn't the problem, anyways. It's the scroll work bearings. It seems like it should. It seems like it spins free enough that it should start before.
Fine, let's try it again.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. 6, 7, 8.
Okay. Stop it again.
Yeah.
Let me just see, cause. No, I mean I get it. It's still pretty stiff. Let me ask you a question.
Huh.
If the capacitor tests good, it's always possible a capacitor tests good and isn't good. You want to swap in a capacitor, or you want to assume that it's good? The capacitor is soldered in place, so it'd be more involved.
I mean, it spins fast on high.
It does, and it draws the appropriate amount of current on high.
Yeah, so that's kind of when I assume it's good.
Okay.
Just like I'm questioning the same thing with that Union of mine, that one I got from Appleton. I just put it on the rig and did a fresh video on it.
Now that you have the rig.
Yeah, it's like, it seems like it's more of a pig, because it doesn't start till like 7 or 8. It's like, or it runs enough on 8, but it's still pretty slow, and then it runs on high just fine. It draws a little bit less than what's written on the tag. It's rated at 1.2 amps.
Okay.
It's a 1 amp motor.
Do the whatchamacallit on this. I just realized we don't even need to we don't even need to hang this up to leave it run. We'll just take the 3 bolts off and sit it upside down.
Yeah.
And it can sit somewhere and run.
Oh.
See what I'm saying?
Yes, you can just plug it in and run.
Yep. So we can
Yeah,
do
you
that.
got the cord right there.
Yep. So I'm gonna go get
spins down better on this.
I'm gonna go get the appropriate screwdriver to take the 3 bolts
Should we
off.
do the solid state then?
Yeah, do the solid state.
I'll do the solid state while we...
I think you should do the solid state.
Yeah. Okay. So...
That thing is amazing. How short long that scroll is.
Yep. Okay. Right at just a hair above 3 o'clock. Ah, it's stalled. Nope. Nope. More like a 230.34. It's got the aesthetic low.
You know what's really dumb?
What?
I went downstairs and I heard you talking, and I was like, who is he talking to?
Oh, I'm just going through this solid state.
Well, you're talking to the camera just like I do. What speed is that?
This is like right at 2 o'clock.
Okay. That's a nice medium low.
Okay, more like 1 o'clock, 0.47.
Mm-hmm.
Just letting everyone know what we're doing here.
Yeah.
Right at noon with 0.6. It's just here.
Not bad. It's not bad for buzzing.
No. Okay, 0.7, 0.75, and pretty much at high, with 0.86 on high with the solid state, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's try it one more time with the decade box.
Okay. Let's see if it spins down any quicker.
Yep.
Because this is the one time, this is a good exception to letting it spin down each time.
Whenever I'm doing bearing nursing, as I call it, where I tend to let it spin down every time if it's spinning down rather quick.
That way you can see your progress.
Exactly.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No.
6, 7, 8. 9. It's like it's struggling there.
Yeah.
10. It's like it's...
So really the lowest that I could have would be a 10, and accounting for the fluctuations in line voltage, even that would be risky. So you have 10.
Or...
I'm going to try something else, actually.
What do you want to do?
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Try it on, see now.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stalled. 8. Let's see what it does on 8. Very aesthetic. Is that going to stall?
It's
Yeah,
gonna stall.
9.
Is that 9 or 8?
That's 9.
Okay, so it's pretty much the same.
Yeah.
That's a line voltage fluctuation right there, is what I'm doing. The lights give a slight amount of drag on the line voltage. So, okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take the camera, and I'm going to put it somewhere else, just temporarily. Maybe like right here. Can we still see the fan? Go ahead, and while I'm doing this, you go ahead and get the ladder in place and start pulling the fan down.
Oh yeah, take the blades off.
No, leave the blades on.
Oh.
Leave the blades on. Just take the canopy off for now.
Oh.
I just finger tighten those screws, that's all you need to do. Whoops. Come on, camera. Sorry guys, I'm sure this is not like the cool, funnest thing to look at if the camera just flopping around.
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna unplug it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn the ammeter off.
Yep.
You can do it!
Yes, I got it. I just had to
And when
push.
you're done with that, disconnect the wires.
Yep. Yeah, just get my fingers in there, and I got it. I just had to push up on the canopy to get the screw to grab this.
7 o'clock according to that beep.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, leave that up. Okay, yeah, just pull it through so it hangs down so we can use it for the next fan. Yeah, that's fine. Move the ladder back.
Okay. Let's get down.
Yeah, move it out the way so I can pull this off of here without, like, hitting the ladder.
Okay.
I can't see, so you need to help me guide it out of there.
Yeah.
Is it... Oh, you gotta kind of work it?
Yes, that's exactly how I got it in there in the first place. Whoa.
I can't.
What you want to do is, if you get over here on my side, I'll push it towards you.
Okay.
I'm going to work it like this.
Don't hit the blades. You don't want to bend them. Okay, go ahead. Okay.
Like that.
So we're going to let it down onto the, whoa, come out of the way.
Yeah.
Onto this.
Yeah.
Hold it in place.
Uh-huh.
So it doesn't tip.
Uh-huh. What you're planning on doing. Okay.
Move your hand.
Oh.
Figured it out yet?
Sort of. What you gonna like tip this the other way then?
I have a system.
Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, I met up with Tommy this past weekend.
Yeah, you guys went to Gurney, which is great because I was trying to hit some Illinois restores, and since you guys just hit Gurney and Woodstock and them,
I only hit Gurney with him.
he hit Woodstock and McHenry.
Oh, okay.
And that way, I didn't have to worry about checking those because I already been checked. I hit all the Chicago ones.
Gurney, there was nothing there, and he even took me to the scrap bin because he's allowed to go to it.
Lucky him. They don't let me in the scrap bin at Gurney. Okay, so this is now where it gets complicated. I don't want to mess it up. Let's grab the camera.
Oh, okay. Get the camera. You're still going? Okay. All right. Here we go.
Now, it's not sitting level.
Ah.
You with me now?
Yes.
Do you understand why I did it in that order?
Yeah, so that you can run this thing.
Yeah. Heck, we should have it like this at the museum. Instead of having it on the ceiling.
Well, it wouldn't be able to run then.
Sure it would.
Well, are you sure you'd want little kids going up to it and getting hurt or...
That's how we make the group trip smaller. Just knock out a few of those kids one at a time.
Okay. All right.
Now, hold on.
Oh, she and I.
Gonna get the bearings from the other side.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we'll start in there. A lot of that will just drip down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm being very liberal with the oil. I get called a liberal a lot on Facebook, and I don't actually think I'm a liberal, but I'm a liberal with oil, I'll tell you that much. I'm moderate with some things, but not with oil. Why don't you turn the overhead lights on?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to get to them. Just what I wanted to do.
Okay.
You can see the fan better now.
Yeah.
You can definitely see the working.
Yeah, we set this on the floor, and it's just kind of like a, you know, if you can make it through the fan, then you can see the rest of the museum. It's like the Willy Wonka challenges, you know?
Yeah.
So put some in there, and I'll put a whole bunch in this one. Again, I'm just way over oiling it, because what's the harm?
Yep.
Oil's not bad for finishes, it's not bad for bearings, it's not bad for anything, unless you're trying to keep, like, the only way you could argue that it's bad is if you've got brand new sealed bearings that are in good shape.
Yeah.
And putting oil in there will make it noisier. You know what I talk about,
yes.
Wet bearing noise?
Yep.
But, otherwise, you're not doing any harm by doing this. You're just making a mess. That's why we have stops, so we can make a mess.
Mm-hmm.
So these are actually, you know what, these were not bad jeans before. These were like jeans that I was trying to keep clean, and I forgot to change today.
Yep.
So now they'll be shop jeans.
Yeah.
And we'll just let that run the whole rest of the time we're up there, except while we're doing testing videos, or heck, we can just have it, it'll be on during the testing videos, except during the airflow tests.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Sure.
And, maybe it'll free up. We can test it down here with the decade box again before we leave.
Oh, yeah, we could.
Yeah.
Just bring it over and...
See?
Yeah.
That's using your noodle. Okay. Well, I'm going to let this run. Metal Pete's going to hang the next fan.
Yeah.
And we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.